Approaching an unknown shore with a dog. Your life and your dog's life depends on you checking out the shoreline. You come up here very closely, carefully inspecting the shoreline. And looking in the surf around you, where you're going to be on the shore. You just see, you're looking for, what are you looking for? Well, any signs of anything that could be potentially dangerous. But in particular, crocs or gators. I know we're not in the Everglades anymore. That don't mean they don't come here. And sometimes park up on some shore right on the beach in front of where everybody goes swimming and surfing. So, dog, chill out. Teach your dog to stay on board until you've gone to shore and secured the vessel and scouted the area. It can be really difficult to get your dog to cooperate with this when they're eager to go to shore. Dog, you got to be firm with them. I don't know if I can handle it today. I might just have to let it go because she's been a long time waiting this time. It's been like 10 hours for her, but she's beating up the boat with her tail because she's so excited. But I just want to see how far I can make her wait right now because it's good training for her. Everything looks clear. You see this trail here? It's just a line in the sand, but that is an animal sign. You see the tracks on either side. Let me see if I can get this to come in clear. Got tracks here on either side of that line, showing that's a pretty good sized lizard. That's going to be an iguana. And you can tell by the settling of the sand here that this iguana passed before the last dewfall. So it's not today's track, but it is a fairly fresh track, and there's quite a bit of that sign around here. That's okay, we can deal with iguanas. I don't see any sign of anything on the beach from this morning. Alright, come on, Georgia. Let's go for a walk. Let her out. Come on, girl. Come on, I got you. But you still want to be constantly scanning everywhere. You want to be looking for bones your dog might try to pick up and eat, or glass you might step on. You just don't know. And think three-dimensional too. You want to look up in trees above you before going under them, which I already scanned before. I just not showing it on the camera. But you want to make sure that you don't walk up under some of this and there'd be a python hanging from one of them, ready to drop down on you, because that's how they hunt. They drop out from a tree, land on their prey. And sometimes people's pythons have gotten loose in Florida and became pretty successful in the wild. So these are the kind of things that you want to look for when you're going to shore somewhere you're not familiar with. There's a lot of deadfall here. That means there's not a lot of people coming and camping here and burning firewood, but this is all man cut. It's not knocked down by storms. It's been cut by saws. So I'm guessing they're going to clear this out. And they've got some of these trees marked for cutting. looks like a this is probably a park that's maintained and fairly safe and got people going through it very often. So it probably doesn't have any of the major dangers that I'm mentioning, but there's still always, like I said, a chance of that just showing up randomly on one of those places when people least expect it. They show up in your backyard. Anywhere in Florida, really, especially this time of year, you need to be looking out for that sort of thing as you're traveling in a canoe with a dog, or just yourself even. That crocs are ambush predators. They like to sneak up and pounce out of nowhere. So, and so are snakes. And with that said, I'm in battery saver mode, so I'm going to go plug this into charge and get her fed and some water. Y'all have a good day.